This is not the story of a small town. This is the story of a grand mansion built high on the mountains of Mexico, a very large house far away from ordinary life. Thick fog clings to its base, swirling around the towers like the owner's blanket. From far away, it is breathtaking, a sign of a forgotten era. But that beauty is a careful lie. Under the shine are stained stones, empty windows like hollow eyes, sharp peaks all around, deep valleys, less a home, more a lonely monument to proud memory. Caitlin stepped into this different world. She was a city socialite, bright lights, fancy parties, the latest fashions. Her look was sharp and carefully done. Beautifully made clothes, a skirt that swished, a perfectly cinched waist, shiny shoes, flawless hair waves, modern fashion at its best. Her cousin Lucia's anxious letter, "We are so alone here." Please come. The journey was hard, windy, muddy roads disappearing into the fog. Then suddenly the mansion, like a ghost ship. And then suddenly the mansion, like a ghost ship, tall walls, dark windows, fade. The moment she stepped inside, the promise and the truth felt shocking. The gold paper was peeling in long strips. The gold had gone dark, flowers like lungs spreading. The wet plaster looked wounded. A sick green light came from unknown places, long dancing shadows. The air was heavy with dampness and a sweet fungal smell, dust like bad spores. The walls seemed to breathe some pride left, but decay everywhere. Velvet and mahogany, but dulled and covered by fungus. The green light stained everything. Her room was grand, but at night a green shadow made face-like patterns. The house was alive, and it was hostile. Lucia, once bright, now a shadow of her own self. Softness, weakness, and a strange feverish light in her eyes. Her husband was quiet, distant, lost in the walls. Everything felt restless. Fancy food, but it tasted strange, sweet, sour, and earthy. At night, everyone huddled in the rooms. The shadows kept crawling. Questions were not welcome. Watchful eyes. Whispers stopped when she arrived. In dreams, the walls beat. Golden thick drops fell, like honey but poisonous. In the morning, a faint green stain pulsed on her finger. Something alive had touched her. At first the signs were small, then they grew stronger. The house did not just rot, it ate. The hunger was both a symbol and a real thing. The walls felt like skin, beating. Rain washed away the false layer. Then the sweet, sticky smell grew stronger. The family heard the house humming, while I watched what it took from them. That musty taste was not a spice. It was the taste of the house. Their things were soft and dirty, silk-webbed, shoe shine buried in grime. Even the air felt corrosive. I saw lips on the wall, quietly drinking. The house was a parasite that traded long life for human lives. At last, Lucia spoke openly. "This is our inheritance. For centuries, lives and rules passed from one generation to the next. Their belief was, without the house, the family would end, so they stayed tied to it." Caitlin was terrified. This was not tradition, it was an addiction. This system didn't protect. It hollowed people out from the inside. A cursed bargain. The house's life in return for souls. The family was a garden, the mansion the patient gardener, pruning, cutting, harvesting. The ghost of glamour was still there, but the rot below was beyond denial. Days began to blur. The house's eyes fell on her. The house was testing her. It was tasting her. Creaks, quakes, groans, drips. She decided that she would reveal the truth and bring Lucia out, but the house began to break a door. One night fear took hold. She began to follow the sound, a hollow drip from below, wet, beating surface beneath, thin nets pulsing with a faint light, swollen membranes like living flesh. She touched it, cold, damp, soft, and then stepped back in fear. This was not ordinary fungus. This was the house's flesh. Amid the storm there was a sweet old smell. The green light felt like a stomachache. A sliding whisper, one clear command, stay. Her steps slowed, wet and quiet. She stopped at the door. Then silence, more frightening than any sound. She held her breath and stared at the handle. Morning light was weak and thin. The mansion was quiet, but different. Her movement was held back, satisfied yet strange. Lucia's eyes were greener, her smile empty. Caitlin decided she had to leave the gilded rot, the whispering secrets, and the endless hunger. But leaving was not easy. She could leave the building, but the questions would follow her. The cycle of consumption would continue. Another guest, another offering. Did Caitlin survive, or did part of her stay behind? Had the house's hunger quieted or grown? Beauty and decay can live together. Sometimes hunger becomes the house's face.